XM radio.
You're kidding.
No, I was just on the Deepak Chopra show.
He was just on the Deepak Chopra
Your
show.
appointment. I thought that Web 2 or Web 3 or Web 4 was
No,
coming.
it's just
That's my best friend, eh? This is the guy.
back together again. For the
Because,
first
no,
time.
not again. That's just disrespect. The thing is, this is the best entertainment CIA comedian cultist I ever met in my life.
Comedian cultist.
Yeah, I don't like the word.
Okay, I'm with you.
He's a cool CIA guy.
He was just interviewing Deepak Chopra.
Oh,
at
Deepak was
Sirius
interviewing
XM.
me,
He
actually.
was interviewing you on
on reality.
XM.
On XM,
Sirius?
Sirius
Okay,
XM.
because guess what? We're going to talk about it. Oh, we'll talk about it when we get our
Yeah. And hi, this is Paul Gloria. Paul Gloria. Paul
Back from
Gloria.
LA.
It's not the scarecrow in front of the camera says.
Okay.
No,
Let's get our-
there will be
let's
no
get our-
revival of meaning Paula Gloria, because Paul Gloria doesn't want to work with Paula Gloria.
Where am I here?
Okay. Sorry, I missed your mother.
Alright, sorry about
You weren't there at Christmas?
Well, I think this was so spaced out, you would probably see this. I would have had 3 hours
It was 3 hours on YouTube. Or was it 2 hours?
No, it's watching, it's spaced long.
No, but that's good.
Because then no one figured out the big gun. He has no money, eh?
He doesn't have any money?
Garage for me.
Shane is going to be coming.
Jane?
I think I'll sit over
New
here.
Alliance. She's forgotten about us.
She met Peggy or Marguerite last night. You're like her.
Yeah, I only like the woman who was always stretching and cleaning her hair every 10 minutes.
Oh, you like that? We got one of those coming.
I wanna have
too.
these
Susie's
freaks.
coming.
No, I want to have these freaks in my
Susie's
freak
coming,
show.
John Boone.
We recreate the freak show. We have only freaks.
You know John Delino?
No, I never met him. I know him.
Met
I
the
met
9/11 shaman?
I promote. I was one of the biggest 9 shaman promoters, man. What are you talking about?
What's up? What are you up to now? What are you working
You
on?
can't believe
I
it.
work on everything. Space intelligence agencies. We're setting up the lefty wackos.
Really? That's my field.
No, it's
Space
not your field. They're
intelligence
using
agency.
you
Oh,
because
they're
that's part
using
of their research. That's
Oh, they're
you're a
using
product of
me.
NASA Ames.
Exopolitics?
Exoport is a product of NASA Glenn Ames. These people who were created in the 80s, they're still working around like, and they met them, and so I say, oh yeah,
Okay, now-
this guy's still in charge in New York.
My sister sent me something from California. She's very busy with her wardrobe consulting
The
business.
NASA Ames stuff is important because the pilot, the so-called miracle guy, is run by direct energy weapon NASA agencies.
What paper was that in?
The New York Times.
What day?
I missed it.
Last week?
If you don't believe
I haven't
me,
even had a
Yeah,
chance to
go
read
to
it.
friendfeed.com and type in.
What does that mean? What's it about?
It's about ratings, and Nico did something with ratings on the Hudson thing.
Oh, what's the ratings on the Hudson plane?
Turns out it was a
I turned into the top 100 within overnight and top 3 of biggest input, social market, whatever viral list.
it was a fake operation.
It was a fake operation?
No.
It was a real operation.
Paula wants to dumb down stuff, which is too
dumbing it
complex.
down. It's very complex.
It is
You
a
have to
very,
listen to the show with
it is a
me.
very
But you
simple
won't
thing.
let
No,
me
it's a
post.
very simple thing.
I'm posting this.
I believe.
Sorry.
You can post that. It's okay. It's a good introduction.
I can post it?
This is good. He is part of a military program from probably 10 years ago. He was drilled to do a high professional operation. I can prove it. You go to my website.
Pilot.
He's a NASA pilot from NASA Ames. That's the connection. I was in a meeting 2 years ago. What was the meeting?
2 years ago?
I told you, it was French intelligence military, British intelligence military people together, high-ranked people.
What is the Howard Stern thing?
They're in trouble.
They're in trouble?
And
What
they
day
have-
is this?
They got
December
17. They got 17,000 attempted calls when we were on the show.
They took him all. He had
Total
too much
penetration.
influence. They took him all because no one listened to
Hey, you want to read the article?
When did they take him
Let me
out?
read it.
4 years ago.
4 years ago they took him out. Okay, let's come back. It's all about content on the internet.
Howard
let's
and
fight
Paula-
for it while we can.
Howard is a true sling.
Howard and Paula back together again. Go ahead.
No, they're not back together.
This is
No
our
one's back
illegitimate love
together.
child. Nico out.
That's the problem. No one is back together because there will be no comebacks. Comebacks suck.
Okay, no
Alright. Are you going to read it? Well, why don't you read it out loud right now?
Because there's so many words and I just
Plus, I'm definitely on a fucking mushroom trip.
You're on a mushroom trip? No wonder you're so calm and peaceful.
Oh, well,
No, I know. I missed the restaurant. When I was 8, I made restaurant menu.
Just clean your hair. We're ordering.
Here, you want to be
Sit down, Susan.
I don't want to sit down. I want to tell you the nightmare I just had.
What?
I don't want to sit down until I tell you.
Okay, tell us the
I
night.
had 2
She should run the Paula Gloria show.
No. Tell us the nightmare you had, but.
Sorry, could you come down?
He's much more wrecked on.
Okay.
Please, everybody calm down. I want to tell you the nightmare I just had. And it involves all you 3.
No, I don't want to tell you your nightmare. We didn't see each other in 1 year.
Okay, let her tell her story. Let her tell her story.
I had a big heavy bag, 2 bags of apples and milk in the dog. And I am standing at the door, seeing the note, and you walk out the back door while I'm pounding on the door.
Well, that's
so
a
then I
nightmare.
had to stand there and get in because there's no way I can carry those heavy apples. You know, I have that complication, right? So, you know, I see this
You know, laughing is a laughing audience.
I know, but I'm getting her story.
I'm getting the story too.
I wish I would have called.
It happened at the last minute, and Jane Goldberg's coming too, but she doesn't eat this kind of food. So here's Diesel. We're going to do the Diesel dog show. Oh, sorry. Here.
You know what? I have tapes from LA. If you put them on there,
He's just back from LA.
Are you just back from
We were talking about ratings.
I wasn't there. I know some people.
ratings are for homos.
Ratings are for homos.
I made big ratings and bad ratings. So what? I want to have the good ratings, the cool ratings.
Okay.
Fuck the big ratings. A cool
Susie,
rating is a cool.
Do you want me to take Diesel back to the... No. No,
It's
we
okay.
can,
Big rating is
work it out.
establishment.
So we should be able to get
You
our
know,
hemp
I wanna
oil if
tell
we
you-
can get
Rating
Diesel
is
dog
cool
in here.
rating and a cool rating.
We just order. I'm hungry. Can we order? I'm hungry. Come. I'm sorry.
Now, on the other hand, I'm sorry I took so long.
Sorry, I didn't notice you with the apple.
Okay,
Oh, I don't know what I
so you
want.
got the steak and eggs for these 2, and what did you want, Nico?
I take a grilled 8 OZ shell steak with eggs any style.
How do you want your
I
eggs?
kept pounding
Any
the door.
style.
And how do you want your steak?
Scrambled.
Scrambled. How do you want your
steak
steak?
scrambled too.
How do you like the steak cooked?
Medium scrambled and all the sauces you have, please.
The last time I got to order. Okay, what do you have? Steak and eggs. You know what? I think I want to
Old CIA version.
It's been from the 95 area.
Get your protein for the least amount.
Okay.
Okay, I should.
Let's
At
get
the
this.
same time, I always eat a steak.
That's the picture. And my sister.
I think you're right.
My
You
sister's
get
a big
10 million. You get paid 1 million to claim that you get paid 10 million.
Yeah. I always said that. That's why I was so impressed that I made $5 million.
They're
going to hate us after they
Josh
see
Harris
this.
did the same.
We're supposed to be
Josh Harris said it was all made up. See the TV.
Who's this guy?
You get the money from someone else.
My nephew, poor guy, he's working at Wachovia now. He got out of college.
You got that on
We
camera?
need to create better jobs.
Josh Harris was not a front man, but he was a cool front man. Howard Stern is a front man for someone else.
I never
General Electric.
Just order
I think people
something.
want to do
Okay,
the
fine.
right thing, Nico. We have to
Eggs
let people do
Benedict
the right
makes
thing.
me feel like I've eaten something fattening, but steak and eggs never lets me down. But I eat that every day. Steak every day.
Sorry.
All right.
I'm going to go for eggs.
Benedict.
Steak and eggs is healthy.
Steak and
It has to be
eggs.
more LA and New York again, eh?
Okay, what do you have?
LA.
What do you want?
You got it.
What do you want?
Alright, well, so what did you
You got my stuff, yeah?
what did you do with your apples, Susan?
I want your eggs juice.
I threw the apples away. I was so upset. No, I put them at Paula Gloria's doorstep with the milk. And by the way, I want to tell you, I feel so sorry for Paula Gloria. You don't
Anything to drink?
I don't know how heavy it is.
No.
I take the pina
It
colada.
comes with the
I don't have anything.
Oh, come on, man.
It comes with the tea you don't like.
just Lipton tea.
What is a screwdriver? Is it Bloody Mary?
Either that or you have
Yeah,
to
you
pay.
can get.
I just want some hot water. Do I have to pay for hot water?
Hot water for him.
Hot water.
What?
Let's go to a movie.
He likes hot water.
Yeah, I would like to go to.
Let's see Slumdogs.
How can you drink hot water? It's like drinking hot tea.
What about you? Are you having anything?
You want to see Slumdog Millionaire? Let me help you with
This movie sucks.
Did you see it?
No, but it sucks.
I heard it was good.
No, it sucks because it's stupid.
Oh, Let's see the Frost Nixon film.
That's a lefty movie bullshit. PBS movie. The cool movies are not promoted anymore. What do you know what a cool movie is?
Alan Steinfeld just got interviewed.
No, you have to watch the guy that's younger.
Deepak Chopra just interviewed Alan.
Hey.
Do you know who Deepak Chopra is?
Go to wrong movies. You have no clue about movies. You have to go to the Curious Story of Benjamin something.
No, that is garbage. Come on,
that is not garbage. It is gore. It's gore. It's gore movie. No, it's not. You read too much in the New York Times.
Pull yourself together. What? The undressing shot?
You think this is a boring movie?
Oh yeah, Susan. Can you undress again?
No. I got crazy before I started eating.
Couple over there.
Penalty people in my fucking life.
Are you undressing too?
Sure to show my mom's shoes.
Well,
Mom got me those shoes.
wow. Your mom has good taste.
Yes.
You look
Thanks,
too,
Mom.
Paula.
Thank you, Alan, for coming here with us.
Sure. Are we
Shut down the camera now.
Let's see. No, come on. Your life is under constant analysis, Nico. Constant.
Yeah, but not all the time it's cameras. I'm already fucking web too.
See, if I would have called, I said, when I was on the bus, I barely had time. Almost there on bus at 23rd Street. Are you at Paula's? He said, call Gloria. I should have called right when he said, just
Who
wait.
said that? DMT?
DMT did.
So he
What's
should
your
be here
Twitter
pretty soon.
address?
Because
DMT
if I
coming
would have
too?
called you, you would have still been in the apartment, and I
What's your
wouldn't have
Twitter address? Otherwise, you just Twitter it next time, SMS it, and see it on the screen. The apple. You don't know what Twitter is? That's your problem.
Here's the problem.
You
is
hooking up with marketing, bullshit marketing
the
manager.
reason people
No,
don't
I would have seen it on my screen.
House is because it's like a brother.
Twitter me next
you
time.
have
You
to
Twitter
fight
us.
for
Twitter
attention.
us.
You know, a lot of people
That's
don't
it.
want to compete, so they'll slam him instead.
Fuck phones. Phones is old school.
Yes, hello.
He doesn't know what Twitter is. No one knows what Twitter is.
Why don't you tell us what Twitter is?
Just read the fucking New York Post. The plane crash into the fucking Hudson River was first photographed by Twitter guy, which is my friend.
Another a tactic to get attention to yourself, to make somebody else feel bad. And that's why I'm upset with Nico House, because he's better at getting attention than I am. How many brothers and sisters do you
No,
have?
I want to give her the attention by telling her she should hook up his Twitter account now. Going to the internet and what's your name? What's your name? What's your name?
Suzanne Depperman.
Okay, what's your nickname?
She's
Diesel
not on.
Dog.
Okay,
Diesel Dog.
Twitter.com Diesel Dog. That's why I want to have her. And then she's posting in real
It's
time.
going to be the
with
Diesel Dog
her
show on
phone.
MNN. It's going to be a big hit.
And she has an iPhone. How cute is that? She goes to Twitter account or whatever. She goes to her blog, types it in, and the blog updates in real time. Says, hey, I'm
very
late.
nice guy.
I
He's
have
very
to
supportive of
lick my apples or whatever. Please open the door. I read on the monitor. Okay, good. I wait for her 1 more second. I'm coming. So I don't need a phone. Phone is old school.
But what do you need?
This is a
Twitter.
computer.
Yeah, but you don't get it. Twitter is at the end of the fucking phone.
He's hungry.
Hey, Nuya, how are you?
She doesn't listen to me all the fucking time like last time. It drives me crazy, man.
Really well. I get a really big promotion.
Fucking didn't eat fucking 24 hours, man. Don't get on my fucking nerves now.
So it would be just great if we could track how many people could go to the website after, because they're going to play the show all week long. That's also
Telling about Twitter and friend feed.
Okay.
Not this
We'll
fucking
do
homo
that.
bullshit
We'll
website
do that.
bullshit.
No homo.
well, just for the homepage, maybe, right? What do you mean the full job? I'm talking to my web person.
A web person. What is a fucking web person? I'm a fucking web person. Fucking web person. Why doesn't he have Twitter yet, eh?
Well,
CIA Twitter guru?
We should have ordered quicker.
For a German, you're an embarrassment.
Deutschland, überall. It's embarrassing.
They're going to throw us out of here. I want to eat my breakfast, okay? Please. And then you can do your act. Save the act for
In LA, I could do this. In New York, it's
In LA,
it's
you can do
a
that?
crime.
What? Are you busy?
In LA, you can.
No, it's
Okay, I'm just
mental
gonna call
illness.
Bruce.
No, you're mentally ill.
Okay.
You don't listen carefully. Twitter, it's a
Maybe
big
we
shit.
don't
You're
need-
mentally ill.
You mentally ill.
No. Come on.
Go,
True.
stop.
That's why you're so combative.
No, I've only 600 because the rest got stolen.
Your porn collection got stolen?
Oh man, you don't even see that video. My video called Nico's porn collection got stolen.
That was the famous thing that
That's
Nico
existing 3 remix.
So finally I got rid of the television. I said, that's the only way I'm going to stop it.
That was good news.
Really? And he was unhappy. I said, Nico, the point is I don't want you to be happy here. I'm throwing the television set away. And he understood.
I like that. You show me up by cutting down my DVD player.
Yeah, by throwing away the television. People say, Paula, you don't have a television. And I say, I never want a television again.
You know, Paul, I was thinking the
But
same
I wanted
thing.
to leave anyway. I wanted her to destabilize DVD player and an excuse to leave.
What's that, Susie?
Oh, it's
Hey, I love you. Sorry, I'm an actor, so I'm just sorry. I'm so sorry. I just came from LA 4 weeks ago, and you know what? I love New York. I want to have it more LA style again. And I freaked out on her because I love her. I want to actually marry her, fuck her.
Hey, Nico.
And so it didn't work out.
Didn't work out.
It's alright. If you guys need anything else, let me know.
practicing for a role.
Yeah, practicing a role. Yeah, I'm
practicing for a bagel.
I'm an idiot actor who doesn't get money for what he's.
Well, welcome to New York. It's a different area. So.
No, I'm here since 10 years.
Are you an actor?
No, God, no.
No, it's very important. I'm here in 10 years. FAO Schwartz. I want to do my next video on FAO Schwartz. I'm not the best shop I've
Susie,
ever
you were
met.
saying something interesting.
Here, you know what? I have to change the disc in my hammer.
I think FAO Schwartz is a decoder. You know the difference between decoding and encoding?
Anyway.
Decoding is waking up the
Should we go
people,
to the movies?
encoding is programming the people.
It doesn't
FAO
matter.
Schwartz.
Oh, Nico, we already did a great show. I want to relax a
No,
little.
FAO Schwartz. FAO
don't
Schwartz.
mind.
That's so much fun with Ryan doing self-improvement.
Oh, okay. You wanted to get a job at FAO Schwartz.
No. I don't want to have a job there.
Anything
I want to
for
run
Nico to
FAO
get a
Schwartz.
job,
I want to take
please,
over
hire him.
FAO Schwartz. I want to become
That's
the
the
boss
problem.
of FAO Schwartz.
How are you going to hire somebody who wants to take over your business? That's not a very good...
That's the best type of person to hire. They work hard.
Oh, because I'm the best production. Hey, listen, FAO Schwartz, if you don't hire me, I will bankrupt your company.
Dr. McIntyre, you don't hire me, I'll bankrupt your company.
I'm at the restaurant.
I will put FAO samples in every video
Ma'am?
what I can grab. So you just hire me. Same for this NASA company also did not hire me. Fucking assholes. I try to sell out, they don't even hire me. Called what's the name of them?
Go on.
Like Art Linkletter, they travel to other countries and they copy off what they're doing. They bring it back here and they look like a picture.
Oh, I got a program by Columbo. That's not
forget.
investigative.
No, he said his joke on Howard Stern was there's 4 types of orgasm. This is a good one. He said there's the positive orgasm where the woman says yes, yes, yes.
No, that's the active orgasm.
The negative one where she goes no, no,
That's
no.
also active.
The religious one where she says oh God, oh God, oh God.
Bad.
And the fake one where she goes oh Howard, oh Howard.
That's a bad joke also.
Anyway, that's okay.
Sorry, I'm not online yet. There I am.
Never mind.
No, that's a funny joke, but it's bad.
You tell it, Nico.
You said, oh, Nico.
No, I don't want to hear
Oh, Nico?
tell that show.
But
But
tell
that's
me,
in his fourth printing,
yeah,
Alan?
third print. But tell me
No,
the
I knew
way,
you had done a book.
Jane. Tell me the way. Forget about what Paul
Yes.
likes. What? Tell
Yes.
me the way. What? Tell.
The way is that Lacassa and Concordia Foundation, in association with New Realities, has sponsored a series of medical seminars and medical
I'm
lectures.
happy to do that.
Yeah.
PowerPoint about alternative medicine. If you look through this book, you see I outline.
He doesn't even have it on his website.
No, I don't want you to talk about alternative medicine. I want you to talk about our lecture. No, not about acupuncture. About the lecture series that the 3 of us have done in conjunction with each other, where we have brought in speakers and had these salons at Lacassa on sun gazing. Yes, and we are planning to do blah blah blah. So you're going to say what we've done and what we're planning to do.
Okay, well let's talk about what we're planning to do.
Well, let me, Susie, can you hold this for
Maybe we're planning to have Deepak show.
You know what? I don't take.
With my little space,
what I want to
houses
say-
40 people.
I don't
wanna
take
say-
any medicine since 15 years. I don't even take
Nico.
aspirin.
Nico.
I'm the alternative medicine.
Nico.
Don't bluff.
Nico.
Because, yes,
Paula has
I
something
am
to say.
alternative medicine.
Dr. Mercola, my brother sent me a link
All
from
CA.
Dr.
All the people who write
Mercola.
about alternative medicine, they're all CA.
Sent me
CA is Ellie Lilly. Ellie Lilly
I
creates
think I
more
should throw
alternative
some.
medicine
The
bullshit.
waiters won't give us any more water, so I'm
You want to know what Ellie Lilly is? I'm an actor. I'm just whatever.
Dr. Mercola.
You're going to be homeless and restaurantless.
Dr. Mercola carried HRM, who's the sunlight guy, and you remember, Susie, you were there at the event. That was one of the first events we hosted.
Oh, you
hosted. How to live on sunlight. It's on Mercola. So there we go.
So when we interview you, you should mention HRM also listed on the Mercola website or whatever it is. However, mention Mercola.
I will.
Thank you. Tell me about the color therapy, though.
Oh, that's big. We're going to save it for the 23rd, right? We're going to do a talk on that. You and me.
Well, I asked, we have to get Dwight to come talk, but Dwight didn't seem interested in coming in.
Jane, could you repeat that? Please. You're professional. You're a professional.
That's how you drink alcohol.
My professional opinion is that he is not withdrawn and isolated. He does what's called separation.
No, the professional theory is he thinks, oh, that's probably a guy who has a drug problem.
No, I don't think that. I think that.
I think an emotional problem.
Yeah, I have an emotional problem.
I'll say something for you right now.
Well, I can't pay you.
Oh, it's okay.
I never got enough attention as a child. My father was busy working, and my mother was too. There was no nanny. I had no discipline.
Very good.
That's pretty good voice of Nico, huh?
Are you seeking therapy, Nico?
She's a
I'm asking Nico in the form of Susan.
She's something very special.
That's your voice now.
No, I'm telling you what she is.
No.
No, I tell you what she is. You listen to me now.
Can you tell him?
Oh, sorry. I'm just an actor, sorry. You know, a recession, we have a recession.
Nico, he's going to ask you to leave.
No!
That's not the thing.
So I'm telling you what she is. She's one of the rare...
He's not only...
Sorry.
He's not only going to ask
I'm always done. Just let me say my something sentence.
Nico, he's not only going to ask you to leave, he's going to bodily pull you out.
Just let me say something nice about her.
Okay. Whisper.
Do you know each other? You know each other.
Astoria. She's an Astoria. She's a Waldorf school. Waldorf girl. Did you go to the Waldorf school?
I am so happy you decided to calm down. There are times to sit and
Yeah, because Paul's disrespectful.
No, you are throwing a tantrum.
Yeah, because you're having a recession.
We're having a legal problem.
That's
This man is unruly.
Well, we'll go. Well, we should leave. Let's not pay the bill and leave.
This will be yours. I just need your signature and the rest on here. Thank you so much.
Can I have the stuff with the doll? Yeah, all the stuff with the doll. Yeah, just in a little, yes. Okay.
We have to find a way
I think these two guys
that I present in a way that you think we're still respectful, to 10 seconds or whatever. I might have you as raw footage in the background. So, well, in other words, I like.
No, the bathroom. Oh, okay. Yeah. That'd be great.
Some
You
guys
can get your
say
wee-wee
that,
pad in the bathroom.
the Muslim, I got 3.0
No,
now.
wee-wee.
Yeah, I call it people in the film.
That's exactly
Well, not now, it was 2004.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing. At that time, did you not see the show where I convert?
Maybe they have it from you.
Of course, that's obvious, I'm telling you.
That's no copyright infringement.
Yes, if you want to put it that way, it's true too. Yeah. But
Just Google Stephen
why
Friedman,
don't you go
New York
right
Times,
there?
got 3-0. There's another.
They got it from him?
Of course,
Totally.
what are you talking about?
You didn't know that?
I don't know, maybe it's bullshit.
Because they say that I do it in 2005. I do this all over for 2004. And the show you put on is with a Muslim. You see that?
Yeah.
He is the co-producer.
Negativity.
And he's appointed to be God 3.0. Now, if they would make it really God 3.0 is a Muslim, they're correct for my show. If not, you know what? The guy would be even killed if that's not true.
Who?
That's how serious it could be.
Who?
The Muslim. If you say that they're
No,
God 3.0.
all of them.
I know.
No, what I'm saying is, you don't understand. You have to go to the original website where they say that the Muslims declared Buddhism as 00.
That's exactly what I am doing all
Then
that.
you know what? There are two people too much in the room. Because I cannot demonstrate what I try to talk about.
So how do we do it? How do we set
Well, I
it
want
up?
to show him my
Hey,
stuff.
let's go down to his office, okay?
No,
No.
Let's go to your office.
No, I don't want to change the room.
Not
I feel
today.
more comfortable here. What I'm saying is, he didn't go to the website. I sent him the link.
I said I didn't see it. That's true.
Okay, so
I
my point
punched the
is,
link
there's
and
too many
I
people in the
didn't see
room. Can we get rid of these two people?
Shall I send her over?
Nico,
Send them away?
Nico, send to me. I want to read about it.
Yeah.
I punched the link.
Yeah, I
I'm
just
not
wish I
that
could
lazy.
show you right away.
I'm not that lazy. I take
No,
the
it's
link.
not lazy.
No, I'm
These
just
people
saying.
talking
I
on
did
computer.
that, except I did not see it. I did not see really something.
I cannot paraphrase. I say Christianity 1.0,
So, do they
Jews
make a lot of money?
2.0, and Muslims 3.0.
If they are really good money, I'm going to sue them. Oh yeah.
That's my point. He should
can
sue
do that with me.
the Muslims.
You can be in that with me.
That's the part I want to have in my
Now, if
video.
you go by lawsuits, suing those things, that's what I'm doing.
That's a 10 seconds. No, we're talking. That is the part I want to have in my video. Now we have to squeeze it more.
Now, oh, you want to do...
We did. We just did it.
No, we don't did it. You don't did it because it's looking like a complete moron space out on crack on LSD.
Nico, assuming you asked my question,
Yeah,
is that you actually? Then I would say yes. And I'm going to sue it, then I would say yes.
Listen,
That's all right.
I want to show him that he knows what I'm talking about. Can we just move these two people to
No,
the other side
I
of the room?
can't. Just like
Okay, you have a notebook. Can I just show him what I try to show him?
And you know what? The New York Times
TV, serious context, you really sue them.
Oh,
You
yeah.
really do. And that is how you're branding your product.
Now that past you and Bullock and
And this glass in my way, I will accidentally throw it.
We can sell it later on for...
Yeah, you know what? I throw your CD in the garbage because I thought it's garbage.
So get another one.
Oh, okay.
I have another one.
Well, I don't want to see it. I just want to hold
But I
it.
put it up on
But
YouTube.
that one shows that the
DMT.
Muslim is appointed God 3.0. That's how it gets its name.
Well, here's the thing. We have to explain for Fred voter registration and Ozzy Van Oswald that this is comedy. And if they don't get it, I can't help it.
Okay. The computer's ready, Nico.
On the other hand, for TV show and entertainment, people need crazy people like Nico.
No, yeah, I'm not crazy. The spooks were after me. They want to have me crazy. I think they wanted me snipering Obama next week, and so I have to stay here.
Okay.
That part is alright too. I don't worry about Obama. I worry about myself.
No, I'm the best Obama researcher worldwide. You tell him that I'm the best Obama researcher. I fucking 10 pages about Obama and his dirt from his crew who is appointing his allegedly appointments. That's the Aspen Society, Ben Scowcroft, Kissinger, Boeing, Chevron. They're all running Obama, and I can prove it by names. Not they. I'm not a they talk. I hate the people who talk they. There's no they.
You want 10 seconds? I'm giving you 10 seconds.
So I have to check my own emails to show you the gods. And I sent you 6 emails. How? I need to just Google. Okay, Friedman. 2 N's. Stephen Friedman.
I don't know.
Sometimes two ends.
He's also fucking homo. Friedman Jew and New York Times. And then we have God's Rio. That should bring up the article because I'm Mr. Google. By the way, Google is also old school. It's now Twitter and friend feed. That's why I want you to become part of Twitter.
thank you.
Here. Oh. Is Google God? Thomas Friedman asked. You see what a kind of creep this is?
Now you're acting right.
No, this is a creep here. God, is Google
Here, sit
God?
next to
You
me.
see this whole creep
Move
this
over.
guy, Thomas
Move
Friedman
over
is?
so we get Susan in.
Okay.
Here, that Islam is God 3. I told you the best Google guy. Muslims are raised with the view that Islam is God 3, written on July 15, 2005. Now I know you have to prove that you went before
Can
July
you send that
55.
to my email
No, not
box?
sending. It has to be.
That doesn't mean that's true.
It has to be. No. It's a fucking New York Times article. Now read the fucking article.
Alright.
Oh, sorry.
So that I can let them read that.
But in restaurants you
No,
can't.
you know what the problem is?
You can be loud.
She cannot organize a computer in the way I have to organize. Because I want to save this and send it immediately
Yeah,
to him.
right. To me and to
Now I'm
yourself,
talking,
so we have it.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. Okay. So I need a notepad. This is how it works.
You know my...
I don't
my
care.
email
You
address
give it
right
to
now,
yeah,
right?
you know,
DMT
yeah,
forest.
you give it to me in a second. We don't care about that part. So here's the URL. Copy link. This is how it works.
This time it's got 3 for you. That's good. See, now we get it.
But now,
I'm going to sue those
now we're
guys.
talking. This is how we can
Yeah.
roll in the thing. So now we can sue the New York Times because he was earlier.
You know what? When I do the show during the year of 2004,
So in other words, he's got 3-0, I've got 4-0, but he's got 5-0 also. So, and then he's used the God 3 people first, and he can become God 5 and then give you God 4. Also, you have God 4 plus 5 is 9, and we have the God 9, 11, and
Whatever.
we have the whatever.
For me, it's not
Here, here is the most important part. You have to here. Also, no, here quote Stephen Friedman.
Yeah.
Islam's self-identity is that it is the authentic and ideal expression of monotheism. Muslims are raised with the view that Islam is God 3.0, Christianity is God 2.0, Judaism is God 1.0.
You know what happens? I think
No, we're talking over there.
And see the date. See the date of the article.
Yeah, but can you prove that you were earlier?
Huh?
Can you prove that you were
Of
earlier?
course. It is on.
I have a lawyer for you. You make it for free.
It's on the DVD I gave you. Don't worry about
Well, when did you
the
prove
dates.
but maybe they claim
The one you put on YouTube. No. Write out the dates when they make that article.
Yeah, but the date of the article is not important.
Roughly.
No, the important is since when they have this definition.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's definitely not 2004.
But at least the article first. Come on.
Yeah, I understand, but they maybe say, oh, no.
No. It's around July 2005. It's the whole year
I think
after.
that people do. Hi, how are you? I think people do rip off YouTube stuff almost instantaneously because they need new ideas. For like I was watching Grey's Anatomy, and I think they could have possibly stolen your ponytail over. Really? Yeah, I saw it on there, and they said they were. And hers wasn't near as high as yours, but they were saying you have an extremely high ponytail. And you know what? I said, you know what? Because they're always looking for new ideas, you know.
Did you not see?
I just found out I have a high ponytail.
You put that show
And you said
on,
I looked like I was drinking. See?
No, you look cute.
You look like you had bravery. What's that? What's that, Susie?
That's good, now, Nico. You
What
and
did-
Nico and
Susie,
then by me,
I didn't want to
Nico.
interrupt you.
I used to think that Aristides was crazy when he told me that when he was on public access that he was being ripped off. But now I realize people in current time need new ideas all the time because the media and the things you're doing. So you only really utilize current stuff that you see. You know, you need it.
The
Right.
idea is okay.
Right.
So people are taking things from YouTube, wherever, you know.
That's the point. That's the point.
Public access.
They're working on it.
Sell down either.
Because I can. Oh, the door's
Telling you. But
Come on, wee-wee in your wee-wee. What do you call
already
it?
gone. He's not. He's more like marking his territory.
He's marking. Yeah, well, I don't want him to mark. No marking here. Okay. You're so cute. Yes.
Oh no! Wait. Paula, he's performing. He was roll. No, do it. Just do
They
it.
make the same strange thing.
Oh.
This is amazing. These dogs are trained for do this. It's the same dog did in LA. It is the same way. Ryan.
I like it.
Ryan.
You see that?
Ryan, you see this dog? This is the same dog like the LA dog.
Maybe it's the same dog.
Yeah, the same brand.
Maybe it's the
Same brand.
Transsexual girl.
Same dog.
You
The
going?
other one.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand.
No. What? Were we gonna have a meeting?
That's good, Nico. He
Well,
gave
you
me
know.
a very good idea. You do.
She told me somebody's copying, ripping off my ponytail.
Who is? Now, Nico.
She told me someone's ripping off my
Okay,
ponytail.
ripping
where
it
did
off.
they get exactly the concept?
It's interesting
saying
that people look to
Muslim
public
is God
access
3.0?
for new
Yeah,
ideas.
I do it, but I don't do it
Shame.
here.
I guess this is a
I know
good
that.
time.
Right. I have too much work to do. But
Decide which one's better.
we could look at the tape.
Yeah.
But maybe what you should do
Maybe I
is,
can come over and sit there.
well, I have dinner plans.
When can we do it? Tomorrow? What time?
Another thing that Lacassa is doing is we have recently formed an association with two other organizations, the Concordia Foundation and also New Realities with Alan Steinfeld, who is sitting here with me. And the purpose of the association is for us to do lectures, seminars, to present different ideas to people in a salon format. And as such, we've already had several fascinating people come and speak to us and the people that have enjoyed coming. We had Jay Gutierrez twice talking about radiation hormesis. We had the Indian sun gazing master. What was his name?
HRM.
HRM.
Who's
We learned all about sun gazing, and I've been sun gazing ever since.
Right, and we had the guy with the water, the new way of drinking water, that if you drink 20 minutes while you're hungry, you'll cut down on your appetite and actually regenerate your system.
Also an Indian Swami. And we had Mark Squibb, also talking about pulse magnetic and doing demonstrations on some of the people that had in the audience that had come to listen, and we saw some pretty phenomenal results with pains just completely disappearing. So
what's so exciting about working with Lacassa and Concordia is that this is a synthesis of research and information, because there's so much information out there, and we are finding the best, the highest profile, the most effective ways of healing and changing realities and bringing that to the public. So these 3 avenues of research are now pooling their resources to bring the public the best knowledge. Isn't that exciting?
You speak so well.
Oh, thank you. No, it really is exciting, and I'm happy with all the work that Jane has done in her research with cancer and psychology, and of course Paula Gloria and the Concordia Foundation, which she spent 4 years in the underground in India discovering the connection between politics and true spirituality. And I've been on the cutting edge in consciousness, talking about crop circles, ETs, UFOs, and government cover-ups along those lines, and how we can actually move into new realities as our consciousness. And the most important thing, as the power of our imagination expands, because when the power of your imagination expands, the possibilities of what can be created expand, our choices expand, and therefore the realities we're living in can change and develop new ways of creating a better humanity. So thank you, Jane.
And I encourage everybody to continue to go on Lacassa's website, lacassaspy.com, and also Lacassa's MySpace, which is Lacassa Day Spa on MySpace, and to the newrealities.com.
Newrealities.com.
For all of the forthcoming talks, lectures, seminars that we're going to be having in the future.
That's right. Well, every week we have a newsletter, and I'll send people it if they send that email address to newrealities@earthlink.net, and I'll put you on our list of events. So thank you very much. Thank you, Jane. That's okay.
Yeah, no.
Now you realize, yeah.
Also at Lacassa, we have begun to institute a program where we have lectures, seminars, different people that we have invited to come and speak to us in a salon format. Would have a lot of people in the past. We've had Jay Gutierrez has come twice to talk about radiation hormesis, the therapeutic effect of exposure to low-level radiation. We've had Mark Squibb, who came and talked about pulse magnetic therapy. He did some demos on some of the people that were here listening, and that was pretty amazing, because we had people that had been in pain 20 years, one treatment, 15 minutes, pain disappeared. We had an Indian Swami who talked about, we called it Who's Hungry, because he talked about how fungi and different microorganisms in the body, when you feel hungry, that it's them that's really hungry. And if you just drink water and wait 15, 20 minutes before you eat, you're, number one, you are helping to flush out your system, so it's a good detox, and secondly, it's a good weight control, because because you're filling yourself with water and you're not as hungry. And we also had, who else did we have?
The sunlight guy.
We had an Indian Swami talking about sun gazing. And I am going to give Alan the floor now, because Alan Steinfeld is the head of New Realities, and Lacassa has formed, in order to create these salon-type seminars that we have been having, Lacassa has formed an association with 2 other organizations. Alan's New Realities, which he's going to talk a little about, and also Concordia Foundation, which is headed by Paula Gloria. And it's been a fabulous kind of synchrony of 3 people getting together of like mind to bring these people into the New York City area.
Well, what I feel is so exciting about working with Lacassa and Concordia and New Realities, that we've all done research in different fields, and now it's time to pool that resource and make a synthesis to bring the public greater knowledge. So there's a lot of information out there, but we've been researching basically 3 different fields of health and psychology with Lacassa Day Spa, Paula Gloria, politics and spirituality, and my field is more consciousness and evolution. So those 3 avenues are coming together to form a synthesis to bring people to the next level in their own evolution.
And tell me about consciousness and evolution.
Well, we are at the forefront of changing the way we think collectively. I think really we are understanding our collective consciousness, that we're all really connected to each other, that we can choose to think differently, that we can activate the creative imagination that will bring new possibilities and new ideas out there. I mean, the only way, what separates humanity from the rest of the animal kingdom is our ability to imagine. And with imagination, we create new realities.
Thank you, Alan.
Yes.
Okay.
Peppermint Diesel Dog here. Anyways, I'm at Lacassa Spa. I think that's .com, right? Could you spell that for me?
It's Spanish. Español, which means the house. LACASA for spa.com. That's our website.
And I want to tell you something. I've been here during a seminar, and I can't wait to come back. I like the level of professionalism. And
thank you, Susan.
You're very welcome. Is there anything you would like to say about the treatments here or the seminars you hold from time to time?
Well, I'd like to say that the spa is a very serious, holistic spa, and we believe very seriously in detoxification. I really consider that we're the premier detoxification center in New York because so many treatments that we do emphasize detoxification, and we do therapies that no one else in the city does.
That's an excellent thought. Tell me about that water with that magic rock that you drink that'll actually kill the little bugs that are eating on us.
That concept is called radiation hormesis, and people can Google it. If they do, they'll see hormesis is HORMESIS, since you like spelling. Radiation hormesis is a concept that there have been over 3,000 medical studies that have shown that exposure to low-level radiation is not only not bad for you, but that it actually creates health in a way that is utterly amazing. It gives longevity, and it cures pretty much most afflictions that are known to mankind. So the gentleman that is implementing this in a therapeutic way, he's mining the stones out in Wyoming, Utah. He finds these radioactive, very low-level radioactive stones, and he puts together kits and sells people pendants. And the little stone that you're talking about that is in my water, if I had my water, I would shake it up and you'd hear a rock in it. His name is Jay Gutierrez, and he's curing stage 4 cancers. He's curing everything that comes his way.
Because
it's
cancer
remarkable.
is a fungus, he said.
He does say cancer is primarily a fungus, and that is in line with Simon Cini's, the Italian oncologist, clinical work also. I think cancer is many things. I think that fungus is always involved. In fact, Rob Young has a theory. He's a holistic guy who wrote a book called The pH Miracle, or Secrets of pH, or something like that. One could Google him also. He says that there is no such thing as a cancer cell, that actually the cell becomes fungalized and thus creates disease.
Thank you for turning me on to this, and I enjoyed the water, and I knew that it was helping me with my recent...
Well, I know Diesel Dog. You have to have a rock in Diesel Dog's water too, because when Lily was dying, my little poodle about this big, when she started dying, she stopped drinking. She threw up, she stopped eating, and she stopped drinking. And 7 days later, I found out about radiation hormesis, and I put a rock in her water, and I put 5 different bowls of water out. I put honey water, I put alkalized water, I put Pedialyte, which 5 vets that I had brought Lily to try to save her life had told me to use. I put chicken soup water. I put, there was one other water, and I put the hormesis water with a little, and that was the next week, that was literally the only water that she would go to. She had 5 choices of waters, and that was the water. I mean, like a homing pigeon, she went for that water.
Let me explain something to you. Now that Jane brought up this point, when you die, what happens is rigor mortis sets in. Like 12 hours after you die and you get really stiff, that's because all the little microbes are dying off. They're dying after you die. So this hormesis, radioactive low radiation stone is actually...
It's killing off the fungal cells, and the beauty of it is that the healthy cells are not affected, and the healthy cells actually live longer. After the fungal cells are killed off, the healthy cells are then allowed to come back and do what it is that they're supposed to be doing. So once you get rid of the fungus, mold, yeast, everything is fungus, and it can kill us.
And because when the planets, they first, were brought into creation, they were gaseous and then they turned into a solid rock. So evolution has been growing up with this low-grade radiation.
Life was created out of radiation. We can't live without radiation.
What is the name of your spa and where is it located?
My spa is Lacassa Spa. We're on 20th Street between Park and Broadway, 41 East 20th Street. And there are now 2 places in the United States where you can do radon baths. I love this country. One of the things that I love about this country is the entrepreneurial spirit of it. And so once it was decided about 30 years ago that radon was bad to have in your basements, that if your basement wasn't properly ventilated, then the radon collected, and you had to get rid of that as fast as possible, or you're going to die of lung cancer. So that, of course, was a lot of hogwash, because they're one of the most important studies that was done, probably the largest study that has ever been conducted in the U.S., was done by Bernard Cohen, because he actually evaluated, the database was 90% of the country. He went to every county in every state, and he evaluated the level of radon in basements, and he tracked that, compared it to the incidence of lung cancer. And not only does radon not cause lung cancer, but in fact the people that have a lot of radon, and the more radon the better, in their basements, they actually had a much lower rate of cancer. But given that we are a great entrepreneurial country, of course, as soon as the scientist, government, whoever it was, decided to promote that theory that radon was dangerous, this whole industry, multi-billion-dollar industry, built up around how to get rid of your radon. So that's not true. All over the world, for centuries and centuries, for 6,000 years, the populace of this earth has known that when you go to certain waters that bubble up from the earth, we call them hot springs, that is radioactive water, and that has a healing effect on people. So I don't have any natural hot springs in New York City. If I went to Hot Springs, Arkansas, if I went to Saratoga Springs, I recently got back from Jay Gutierrez's spa in Pritchard, Colorado, and about 2 hours from there is a hot spring that I soaked in, and it was really glorious. And that is radioactive water. Pretty much, if it's healing water and if it's a hot spring, it's radioactive. So now Jay and I have both created, Jay in Colorado and Jane in New York City, have created the only radon baths that don't come from naturally occurring hot springs bubbling up from the earth. So Lacassa now has a float room, which we've always had, and you can float with or without radioactivity, whichever you like. But if you choose, then we can add some of these low-level radiation stones, and your body will love it, and you will live longer and have better health.
Is there a phone number that I can call to come down to Lacassa Spa? And what day would be best, Jane?
212-477-6039, anytime.
Go ahead. Think about it.
Thank you. This is Diesel Dog in the bag. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm here talking to Jane Goldberg, and she's doing a whole research project on the positive effects of low-level radiation. And in my research, I found that actually radiation or sunbursts or high frequency energies that are radioactive that help drive the engines of evolution. So these punctuated evolution that happens to planet Earth, where suddenly there's flowers on the planet, it happens because there's good radiation that stimulates positive mutations that create better adaptation. Have you heard that?
Yes, all radiation that is not man-created is good radiation. Life evolved out of radiation. But when we, at some point...
I don't know, even uranium, is it all good? I don't think you can have too high a dose of some things, don't you think?
No.
You don't think so?
Not if it's man-made, no.
I mean, if natural.
Natural. Yeah. I'm sorry, yes, the opposite of what I just said.
You think, so you can't have too much natural radiation?
No, because uranium is embedded in a mountain. You know, there's one uranium rock that's embedded in a whole mountain. It's minute exposure.
So on your research, all natural radiation is just positive and healing.
It was created by Earth.
And not everything's created by Earth is healing, though. I mean, there's some things that, you don't want to drink like sulfuric acid from a volcano. I mean, it's not all healing.
That does sound like a bad idea.
No. But I also heard, and this is another thing, in an old Ramtha tape, because Paul and I used to listen to a lot of Ramtha, he said strontium-90, which is an effect of radiation, actually creates genius. There's a stimulation there that activates parts of the brain.
That is the hormesis effect. The hormesis effect is that there's a difference between small and large dose, and that something that can kill you in a large dose can have a very therapeutic effect in a small dose. And of course, that's the whole principle behind homeopathy.
Yes.
So, yes, if you know what the right substance is and you get the exposure right, even if it's a poison on a higher level,
right,
it can be very beneficial.
Do you know about strontium-90 particularly?
Not specifically, no.
Okay, because I think it's actually a man-made effect, but somehow in small doses it can stimulate.
Wasn't that the concern after Chernobyl that they were finding?
Yeah, too much, but right. a little bit of stimulation can create an opening of neural.
Well, even after Chernobyl, when they found excess strontium-90 all over Europe in the air and all over England, nobody died more then than before. There was,
really?
There was no malignant effect.
Well, people did die from Chernobyl, right? You have to admit that
people die. You have a nuclear reactor that blows. People will die from being burned.
Some high level radiation will have a very bad effect on the body.
Well, guess what? What? The people in Nagasaki and Hiroshima that weren't fried, they're living longer.
But the ones that were fried were killed by high level.
No, they weren't killed. They were
high
killed
level
by being burned.
Burned from radiation, right? What burned them?
Burned from the heat.
The heat. But I think we still have to be careful between what that dose of high and low.
There's an ocean between high and low.
I know.
When we're talking about stones like uranium ore, this is minute compared to what it is that when you go in and have an X-ray, which isn't that high either. But when you have radiation treatment for cancer, it's very high.
And that's some negative effects from that.
It's killing.
But this low level effect will help undo those.
Well, the other interesting phenomenon, and this is fairly recent research, Bernard Cohen has just written a paper describing all of this research, is that when you have exposure to low level first and then you have exposure to high level, the low level exposure first protects you better from the high level, so you have less damaging effect. So if you decide that you get cancer and you want to have radiation treatment, which I would not support in most cases, but if you decide you want to do that, if you do the stones first, you wear the pendant and you put the stone in the water, and Jay makes a mud pack that you sleep on. Exposing yourself gradually to the low-level radiation will help you to tolerate better the high-level radiation.
Okay. Good. Cut. That's it.
Camera's rolling.
Take your glasses
Now,
off.
this is a film crew. We're going to try to bring exposure to Lacassa.
I feel like NYPD or something.
This is my sine qua non. Sine qua non is Latin, or without which there is none. Lacassa can't exist without this man, Greg Lally. He runs the show. Greg, say hello to the camera.
Hello.
What's the most exciting thing about Lacassa, in your opinion, besides you?
The clients.
What do you find about them?
The diversity.
But what separates Lacassa from other spas, do you feel? What's so vital about this place?
Jane Goldberg.
And what about the environment you create here?
Oh, it is. Creation.
Anything about the particular environment you create here?
I think it's the contrast of the peacefulness and good vibes of Lacassa versus the craziness outside.
Very good.
That's what people most remark about.
I think that's true, and you've done a good job. So thank you.
Internationally recognized psychoanalyst with a private practice in New York City and New Jersey. She specializes in working with cancer patients as well as those afflicted with diseases of the heart, both metaphorical, and literal. She is the author of 10 books and her most well... Can you slow that down?
Yeah, I know. It's because I didn't start it right. Here, watch this.
God, I shouldn't have done it. I should have just read it. I don't have time.
Here.
Maybe that's too slow.
No, it's not.
Okay, let's just read it.
Okay, hang on.
I can't say those words, so help me. Goldberg.
Okay.
Jane G. Goldberg.
I'm sorry. I was spinning there.
This is how quick I look.
Okay, now.
Goldberg, PhD, is an internationally recognized... One more time.
No, because you have to read as the people are reading.
Oh, no, I didn't know.
Yeah, this is what's going to be going.
Oh, thanks for telling me.
Sorry about that. So you click whenever you're ready, okay? You just click that.
Okay. Jane G. Goldberg, Ph.D., is an internationally recognized psychoanalyst with a private practice in New York City and New Jersey. She specializes in working with cancer patients as well as those afflicted with diseases of the heart, both metaphysical and literal. Jane G. Goldberg, Ph.D., is an internationally recognized psychoanalyst with a private practice in New York City and New Jersey. She specializes in working with cancer patients as well as those afflicted with diseases of the heart, both metaphorical and literal. She is the author of 10 books, and her most well-known book, The Dark Side of Love, was received with critical acclaim. She is the owner of Lacassa Day Spa, located at 41 East 20th Street, as well as the founder of Inspirations. Slower. What's the words again? Jane G. Goldberg, Ph.D., is an internationally recognized psychoanalyst. Well, how do you say that word?
Psychoanalyst. Okay, now I'm ready.
Okay. Final take. Jane G. Goldberg, Ph.D., is a psychoanalyst. J. G. Goldberg,
Jane G.
Final three, cut three. Jane G. Goldberg, Ph.D., is an internationally recognized psychoanalyst with a private practice in New York City and New Jersey. She is specializing in working with cancer patients as well as those afflicted with diseases of the heart, both metaphysical and literal. She is the author of Jane G. Goldberg, Ph.D., is an internationally recognized psychoanalyst with a private practice in New York City and New Jersey. She is specializing in working with cancer patients as well as those afflicted with diseases of the heart, both metaphorical and literal. She is the author of 10 books, and her most well-known book, The Dark Side of Love, was received with critical acclaim. She is the owner of Lacassa Day Spa, located at 41 East 20th Street, as well as the founder of Inspirations, the day spa at 92nd Street and the Casa Resort Spa in Puerto Rico. Dr. Goldberg has continually been in the forefront of the holistic movement. 40 years' experience in her patients have demonstrated that most physical afflictions can be cured through natural means, and most notably, a cancer diagnosis may not be a death sentence.